Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Tuesday, the 16th of April 2024, the year of 1,000,000 transactions per second or more. Take custody of your digital assets today at rockwallet.com, including Bitcoin SV, the original protocol, and genuine Bitcoin. Let's get into it. So let's start off with a little bit. 365 days of Bitcoin history. I added to a little bit yesterday because I got so many comments. People asking me about the Titanic, blah, 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 blah. Check this out. I found some more images. So this is the pictures of the Titanic taken by the submersible that obviously went down to do more investigations of it. And check it out. Check it out. So this here is the bridge wing. And you can see, so the Titanic had bridge rings that went straight up, whereas this bridge wing sticks out. And I've enlarged it here. Look, you can see it. Look, that bridge wing. See, look, this is the side of the ship going up. That bridge wing there is sticking out. And this image here, you can see, look, M, I'm just going to outline it here. Up, down, up. That's the M. And here's the P. And these letters are 4 foot in height. And they are engraved onto the bow of the ship with its name. So next to it, you would have Olympic. It is the Olympic that is down there. And just for a few statistical purposes, the Titanic was the first ship in living memory to sink as a result of a collision with an iceberg. Think about towers being hit by planes. The first time in living memory a steel-framed structure has ever actually collapsed after being hit by a plane. Not even the Empire State Building came down when it was hit by a plane. And the Twin Towers were made out of a structural mesh steel. That couldn't collapse. And have you noticed? Let's talk about a recent intervention that's safe and effective. Obviously, it's safe and effective. Why wouldn't you take it? This is what they do. Oh well, it's safe and effective, and it's so safe and effective. What we'll do is, if you don't take it, we'll sack you. But don't worry about that. It's safe and effective. It's just an added incentive that you won't be able to work here anymore if you don't let us, inject you with this serum. It's safe and effective, and Granny has been, vaccinated, but in order to save Granny, you need to be vaccinated yourself. So even though it's 100% safe and effective, it's not safe and effective for Granny unless you are also vaccinated. So even though it is 100% safe and effective, Granny is not safe from it unless you are also injected and protected from this safe and effective vaccine that isn't actually safe and effective unless everybody else gets it. and now we've got the unsinkable ship. The unsinkable ship, yep, no, not even God himself could sink this ship. Oh dear. It's an ongoing story that we hear. Absolutely nuts. But there we go. So they're added. So check this out. 16th of April 2013. Nouriel Rubini posts about Bitcoin, and it was this one here. So first of all, on the 8th of April, he said, bubble Bitcoin has appreciated by is at 10,000% relative to gold in the last 2 years. So does it mean that we should all dump gold for Bitcoin? ? And then on the 16th of April, he said, in good company with gold at Convert Bond, while everyone was focused on gold and silver, Bitcoin dropped another 40%, traded below $58. It's funny enough. I mean, this is 2013. I mean, the Bitcoin's only just slightly above that price today. I mean, how crazy is that? But in Nouriel Rubini talking about Bitcoin in 2013, and he still hasn't figured out what it is yet. Like, how nuts is that? And he, a world-renowned economist. Is he just being stupid? Is he pretending that he hasn't figured out yet? I've really only started investigating Bitcoin in 2017, and I can tell you exactly why Bitcoin is a commodity and the difference between a commodity and a digital security and all that. And he still can't. He's still going on about how it's a Ponzi scheme. Is he confused with BTC? Does he not understand the legal and economic implications of SegWit? Something doesn't add up, if you ask me. Also on the 16th of April, 2013. There was an article here that was written titled "The Bitcoin Bubble and Bad Hypothesis." let's see what this piece was all about. So, under the efficient markets hypothesis, a worthless digital currency should have never gotten off the ground. Well, that shows it might not actually be worthless, because it does something. The sudden drop in the value of bitcoins, the hot new internet currency, again, it's not currency, it's money, has added urgency to the question of whether Bitcoin is the way of the future or just another bubble. Not to keep readers in suspense, the answer is a bubble, but a particularly interesting example of one. In particular, Bitcoin represents what ought to be the final refutation of the efficient market hypothesis, which still guides most regulation of financial markets. Before going any further, what is Bitcoin? This would be interesting. As with any questions nowadays, Wikipedia provides a good initial explanation and plenty of references. For our purposes, however, the most important fact is that bitcoins are initially produced by running difficult but useless, algorithmic calculations. By analogy with gold, the producers are called miners. Yeah, because they are extracting it, which makes it a commodity. The number of bitcoins that can be produced has been set to a predetermined schedule from 2009 to 2140 by the organizer of the scheme, who used the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. Since the number of new bitcoins allowed halves every 4 years and computers are getting steadily faster, the complexity of the computation required to produce each coin is increasingly rapid. Once bitcoins have been produced and authenticated, the miners are free to exchange them for US dollars at the market-determined exchange rate. Alternatively, they must use them to buy goods and services from anyone willing to take bitcoins in return. It might seem that Bitcoin is just like a fiat currency issued by governments. That's what they want you to think. Writing in the Wall Street Journal, Jack Hughes says precisely that it's a purely online currency. It's not, it's money. With no intrinsic value, because they don't understand the use case of it. Its worth is based solely on the willingness of holders and merchants to accept it in trade. In that respect, it's not so different from fiat currencies like the euro or the dollar. Wrong. But whereas governments back such money, bitcoins back central control. Oh dear, propaganda piece here. But this is a misunderstanding of what money does and where it came from. The fiat, meaning let there be, in fiat money, it's not fiat money, it's currency. Reflects the power of governments to command and tax. Because of their power to tax, governments can make money by fiat. No, they can't. It's got nothing to do with money. It's all currency. By declaring their willingness to accept the money in repayment of tax debts. Ugh. I just don't know if I can be bothered reading the rest of this drivel. You know. Ugh. Honestly, just they shouldn't, you know. Why are you writing about something that you don't understand? You know, he knows he doesn't understand it because he's confused by it. He thinks he knows. I would say this article is pure arrogance. Pure arrogance is what it is. You know. Anyway, so on 16th of April 2014, there was a title of an article in TechSpot sitting linguist titled saying linguistic researchers claim Nick Szabo likely authored Bitcoin white paper. Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Students and researchers from Ashton University in Birmingham recently conducted a linguistic analysis on the Bitcoin white paper published in 2008. The analysis suggests that Nick Szabo, not Dorian S. Satoshi Nakamoto, penned the document. A team of 40 final year students and researchers compared the white paper with writings of 11 potential candidates. Dorian Satoshi Nakamoto, Vivil Ledoverter, Michael Klee, Sitchin Moxuki, Gavin Andres, Nick Szabo, Jeb McCaleb, Dustin D. Trammell, Hal Finney, Wei Dai, Neil King, Vladimir Oskman, and Charles Bray. Oh, yeah. Craig Wright's not in there, of course. Huh. Yeah, but again, I think the late John McAfee, he said it best. He said, look, most of it's written in English, and there are 2 spaces at the end of each sentence. And it was Craig who did that, but they conveniently missed that out. And then also on the 16th of April 2015, the first African Bitcoin conference was held on the 16th and 17th of April 2015 in Cape Town. God, I wasn't in Bitcoin then. Can you believe it? God, honestly, I feel like berating myself. I should have been there at that time. But the universe works in mysterious ways. Who knows? So anyway, let's move on. So just had a few people asking me about this. So we're just going to check the figure on here quickly. Look, Silverfish has now got 26,500 views. Beautiful, beautiful. Moving on, let's have a look at some of the figures then. So we've got Bitcoin at $67. We've got 4 days until the BTC block reward halving. Just check out the difficulty adjustment on BTC. Look at that, all-time highs still. Good grief. Hash rate 0.08%. Let's check those. B crash just kind of crashed and then on its way up again. But we've got network nodes 0.022, transactions 26.92. Let's just check those out quickly. 179,000 transactions. I think they're transaction banking. We'll wait to see what happens with Terranode. Block size 44.12. Let's have a look. Yeah, no real impressive blocks coming through there, but certainly better than Core Coin and all the other shit coins. Hash rate, yeah, okay. Proof of work, again, that should all be on Bitcoin. Oh. So transaction fees, this went up to over 2 million yesterday. It was over 2 million times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Core Coin. But now we're back down to sort of 700,000 still. It's currently 85.6% more profitable to mine on BTC. Shows you the competition for BSV, really. And let's have a look at the mining. Let's enlarge these bad boys. Let's see what's going on here. Get a good look. Global hash rate 7 days. Global hash rate 24 hours. Core Coin hash rate. Bcrash hash rate. Other miners dropped down to 22.9. Fisher price. Other mining pools increasing their hash rate to 19 on there. Let's have a look at the profitability just quickly. So 5.8 more profitable to mine on Core Coin, 4.8 more profitable to mine on Core Coin. All right, interesting. Right, let's look at the mining stats on Bitcoin right now. Gorilla Pool doing really well. What's this? Coov with 52%. They've overtaken Tal. Tal's dropped down to 39%. Did we see an increase in the hash rate on Bitcoin? Let's just have let's go back, have a quick look. Hash rate has gone down a bit. I wonder if that's Tal. Is Tal dropping the hash rate off a little bit? Maybe. Who knows? But Coov now the dominant miner with 52.5%. Interesting. All right, Crypto Quant. Let's have a look at this. Miners still cashing out as the price is going up. They know what's coming. Let's have a look at the Tether weather market cap. Yeah, okay, just plodding along there in the last 24 hours. Short positions. So 1.7% ratio there on shorts. Let's have a look at Bitcoin versus Core Coin. Price is kind of like stabled out there. Interesting. Let's have a look at the overall market cap. $2.3 trillion in market cap. Core Coin 24-hour trade volume going up to 2.9, almost 3%. Market cap 1.2 trillion. Price just trickling off there over the last 24 hours. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Where is it? There we go. $65. $65. Cheap as chips. Just $1.6 million worth of asks. $1.6 million worth of genuine Bitcoin available globally. Crazy. Volume still on OKX. And liquidity kind of like shifting between those exchanges there. Let's have a look at Terranode. Come on, you beauty. Oh, nothing to show me. Nothing to show me this morning. Never mind. When was the last test? Come on. We'll find you, surely. Come on, come on. No? Oh. I feel like I'm playing a game here. Never mind. Okay. Let's find out when the last... stats since last restart. So they're yet to restart it. All right, that's okay. There we go. We will leave it there. That is a quick 15-minute show. Hope you enjoyed it. So as ever, if you enjoyed these updates, please ding your donations for your appreciation. They're always much appreciated. Much love to all those who've donated already. And my Handcash handle is Satoshi at handcash.io. And again, that handle is valid across all BSV wallets. So greatly appreciated. So we'll leave it there. And until then, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.